Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Mask of the Betrayer. This is Big Los, and we are back in Coveya Kurg'annis after having escaped the Skyne, and there's a trap here, so let's examine it. And then we're going to go pay the Slumbering Coven a visit and get some much-needed information. Oh, I like that. It says you cannot roll below a 5 on a skill check. And the DC is only 23, so let's recover the trap. And we get it and get 150 XP for it. So let's go through here. When we open the door, we see there's a guard on the other side. So let's attack him right away. Some sneak attacks will just drop him right away.
Time for a bit of the game.
And then we'll get this other guy right here. Looks like they are barbarians that go into a rage, kind of like the berserkers. Why isn't the captain moving? Okay, well, looks like he killed another one. Let's see, what does it take to kill this guy? No, I want to get the Mistress. Where did she go? She's running away, huh? Alright, well, let's just go up here. And, oh, looks like he got the fear. Yep, just running away. Who summoned this thing? Alright, oh, he got the fear too, but he didn't last too long. Captain got him. There's the Mistress. Let's go and take a look at her. Okay, she looks like an ancient female human, but possibly tall. Yeah, I guess that's just a common thing for them. Alright, and then she dies. We let her know just how much we enjoyed our time in the Skyne, or the Skane. Why am I calling it the Skyne again? And then we get this armor called the Dread Wraps from Mistress, so let's check it out. When worn, these tattered robes cling to your skin like dozens of leeches feeding on your blood. Now, it has an AC bonus of plus 10, but it takes away 2 points of con. And it makes you 50% more vulnerable to fire, but it does give you immunity to paralysis and sneak attack. Makes you more vulnerable to disease, reduces your saving throws by 8, and it reduces magical damage by 15. And then when we equip it, our AC goes up 6 points, because even though it doesn't give a base armor bonus, and then we get some gold here, it has no maximum dex bonus, so we apply all 11 and then we get some gems and some gold off that body. We get all 11 points of our dex bonus. Okay, and then looks like there was a red wizard here. Looks like a bunch of people died while consulting the coven. Looks like that mind flayer is near death, and some others have just died. Like that red wizard, we got his robes off of him. Well, I guess these people just couldn't take it. I guess they knew too much. Found out too much information or something. Well, alright, I guess there's only like 3 other guys alive here besides the Coven. The 9 hags that make up the Slumbering Coven hover in mid-air, protected by energy barriers. Okay. The energy fields prevent us from slaying these crones as they sleep, but from here we can invade their collective dream and perhaps destroy them from within. You can use your dream haunting ability to enter the Slumbering Coven's Dreamscape. So let's do dream haunting and enter the Slumbering Coven's Dreamscape. First, it seems easy entering the Coven's Dreamscape, like diving into warm water. But then you are grabbed by an unseen force, shaken violently, and thrown into blackness. You are shocked to find yourself in a familiar place. Did the Coven somehow return you to Mulsantir? No. Well, this looks a lot like the Veil. Actually, it looks like the Veil in Shadow Mulsantir, because that's the operating table. Okay. But strangely enough, there's Magda. Hurry, Captain. or you miss the final scene. Final scene? What are you talking about? Don't you remember? We composed the play for you, like you asked. It's a fine work, and an old story. The Betrayer's Crusade. There is something deeper in her requests, an undercurrent. We should follow its pull, and see where this play leads. Go ahead, step up on the stage. We've reserved the Betrayer's part for you. You remember your lines, don't you? Wait, I know this tale. Everywhere I go, it seems to follow me. Tales are messengers of sorts, though they bring different tidings to all who hear them. If a tale is persistent, then you have not heard all it has to say. Now, weren't you about to tell me that you've forgotten your lines? Yes, that's right. Of course, the forgetting's in the script, too. I'll set the stage, and you could make up your lines as you go along. The Crusade has failed. The Betrayer's army is crushed, and he must give his final commands to his lieutenants. The Dark God Merkel is close at your heels. You must make these orders count. They shall be your legacy, perhaps all that shall ever remain of you. Alright, I'll play along. Maybe this dream will start to make some sense. Influence gained with Gann. Ah, you have a dreamwalker's heart. You swim with the currents, not fight them. Not a dream, a play. Or perhaps there's little difference. No matter. Get up on stage, hurry! The audience is getting restless. Alright, so I guess we got one thing to do, and that's go out there, but let's talk to this guy here. Up on the stage, quickly. Everyone's waiting for your entrance. Vesper has the bluer skin of an air genasi, one of those whose ancestors were probably Jinn. His wild hair bespeaks of a man little concerned with his appearance, accustomed to pulling at it while he thinks or writes. Okay, I thought he was a hagspawn like Gann because of his skin color, but oh well, I guess multiple races can have blue skin here. I am Zoab, of white wings and golden brow, born in the radiance of Celestia. For mercy and for justice, I swore to bring down the wall. I am Ramak, the old, the dead. Thrice have I glimpsed godhood, and thrice has that prize been snatched from me. For the knowledge I was promised, I swore to bring down the wall. And I am Seiryu, the vast and the glorious, who soared the desert skies, blue upon blue. For the debt I owe to you, betrayer, I swore to bring down the wall. The god of the dead draws near, and our battle is lost. What would you have of your generals? Let's do number 2. We flee and finish this battle another day. The god of death can wait. What? That isn't in the script. You're right. That isn't how it goes at all. But you said I could make up my lines as I went along. Where's the Coven? I know they were behind this dream. No, wrong again. I told everyone you knew this part, but you've made a fool of me. Boo! Boo! We want our money back. The actor doesn't even know his part. Something is wrong with this dream. It is not coming from you, but... Perhaps we should skip to the final scene, where the betrayer is captured and tortured and punished. He won't need to know any lines to play that scene properly. Yes, he'll only need to know how to scream!
Please don't hurt me!
Time for a bit of the
then
game.
why attack if you don't want me to hurt you? Alright, so we're gonna attack these guys because they can cast spells and get real annoying, so we'll take them out. And I guess it wasn't that prudent to put on the dread wraps.
I have my eye on our enemy
Because
here.
that Bevelith that we're fighting just sickened the captain with the disease from his stench, unfortunately. And I don't think we have any potions of remove disease, so we're gonna have to use a restoration potion. Or not potion, scroll. Alright, let's take out this Jarl. Alright, and all that's left should be this genie over here. disarm hit? You mean you got disarmed, Gann? Okay, well, at least you got your weapon back. You don't want to leave it here. I wonder what happens if you leave your weapon in a dream. Will it fall out into somebody's brain? I don't know, but we'll put it back in our quick keys. And do we have any uses of... No, we don't. We're going to have to use a restoration scroll.
Follow along.
But first, let's talk to these guys.
I greet you.
The betrayer will return, and we will wait for him, as we promised. We will watch for the opening of the gate. Look for us. On the day the betrayer returns, we will storm the city of judgment at his side, and our oaths will be fulfilled at last. That dream was powerful, and there was much truth in it, I think. The portal will lead us onward. Okay, so there is a portal over here, but we do have some, I guess, some strength and some dex and some con damage. Yep. So, rather than waiting for this thing to wear off, let's use this scroll of restoration that we've been saving up till about now. Okay, so we rolled a 2, but looks like the modifier was higher than the DC. So we were able to cure ourselves. Yeah, it's too bad. Use magic device. You can't use the skill mastery for that. There's no telling where this portal leads. Well, let's just enter it, you know. There's really no point in staying there. Now we're back in the Chamber of Dreamers. Oh, okay, we're back where we started. But the Slumbering Coven isn't here. All that's here are 3 surviving people, a human wizard, a human bard, and a mind flayer. So the other 2 will take a really long time. So the shortest one is the mind flayer. This is a reflection of a mind flayer who is trapped here. So let's travel to the mind flayer's prison. So they're all in prison? Well, then why even bother messing with the Slumbering Coven if they're just going to imprison you? Who's this guy? Good Book Ak. That's not the same guy who was outside Coveya Kurg'annis, was it? I don't know. It wouldn't make sense because the Coven wasn't seeing anybody. Did Elsensign send you to rescue me? Or are you with the Githyanki? I'm here to rescue you. You lead. I will follow after I see it is safe. Okay, so looks like there are shields here protecting this guy from a wandering Githyanki Mindslayer. Now, we can pass through them, but apparently the Githyanki cannot. So our goal is to get the Mind Flayer up to that upper left corner. And the Githyanki won't attack, but the Mind Flayer, if he sees the Githyanki, if they get too close to each other, he's going to bolt and run. So we're going to want to lead this guy away from the Githyanki. And as you can see, he's trying to catch up, but he doesn't move that fast. And then if we get the Mind Flayer through that shield, he says, "How, how, how, I am free and safe." And we get 2,500 XP for that. Alright, so I guess let's wander around and see if there's any treasures that we didn't find earlier. And I guess that Githyanki is gone. He's just a product of that Illithid's mind. Alright. Well, there's nothing here, so I guess we might as well just go into the Dreamscape portal. Yep, this portal should return you to the Chamber of Dreamers. Let's enter it. And epic level druids can gain a dragon? Oh, well that's good to know. As an animal companion, instead of Reptar, you would have like a black dragon or something. Alright, so now we have another portal instead of the Dreamers that we saw earlier. So, I guess we have no choice. There's no telling where it leads, but we got really nowhere else to go. All the doors are locked. Oh, look where we're at. There's the Betrayer's Gate. And this is where we fought the Lich King. Unfortunately, you can't go into this back area, which is too bad, because I would have liked to see some, like, hidden treasures, you know, placed there, but oh well. See in the back there, that's where the Lamentations of the Dead were located, and then over in that area was that room with all those pots with the Shadows of the Void. And then down in here were a bunch of sarcophagi with gold in it. And I guess you can't loot them now. Not in a dream, that is. Okay. So I guess there's only one thing to do, and talk to this guy, Ahriman.
That black portal before us. It is not something native to our world, or even the realm of dreams.
It began here. I stood at the betrayer's side, at my brother's side. They were gathered around us, celestials, dragons, mortals, both alive and dead. Did the room expand to hold such a host, or is my memory too small?
You're Ahriman, a red wizard of Thay. You're the one who usurped Sophia's academy.
I was not always a red wizard. The last time I laid eyes on that door, I was nothing but a younger brother, the shadow of a better and wiser man. We stand before the betrayer's gate, a door that should not be. Rest your eyes upon its edges and its grooves. Watch them carefully, and you can sense the wrongness. Death and life flow together in that simple slab of rock. Pass through it, and you will see the place of final judgment.
Wisdom. I met 3 generals who said they would await the opening of the gate. This door? Is this the gate they meant?
Yes, my brother's generals await his return as he commanded them. They wait in vain. My brother cannot return. He is gone.
Lore. And beyond the gate lies the Fugue Plane, the City of Judgment.
Yes, the Grey City, and its wall of screaming souls. Passage to that forlorn realm is granted only by death. But this gate provides another way, a forbidden way. A way that my brother opened with his silver blade. I swear to you, if I could take it back, if I could make him see.
Sophia? No. Wait, it only seems to be her. But so close. So...
You? Make him see? Ahriman, you flitting shadow. You are nothing but a leaf born by a great storm.
You are not Sophia. Are you?
Ahriman, why do you hunt me? You would destroy everything your brother strove for, render his sacrifice meaningless.
Not to destroy, to set things right. How could I choose my brother over my god? Yes, I was a feeble, flitting thing when I passed through that door. I was born by my brother's storm, but I learned from his folly. He set mortal love above the gods, so he paid the price. And we paid with him, you and I.
Be cautious. I think choosing one over the other will lead to bloodshed in this dream.
Let's see, I think we should do number 2. Sophia, or whoever you are, the betrayer would have wanted you kept safe?
He wanted nothing more. All he did, all he suffered, was for love.
Oh, we got a lot of choices here. Okay, well I think the best one is number 2. There is no greater ideal than love. Let the gods fume and rant. Mortals must follow their hearts, no matter the consequence.
Love may care for itself in its own way, ideal or not. But anything that makes pretender gods fume and rant warms my heart.
Spoken like the betrayer himself, always selfish, always believing that his dreams were grander, that his loves were stronger and not to be denied. And she is selfish too. She sows suffering in love's name. Let the heavens fall and roast in the pits of hell. If love was served by such as this, she would care not.
Whoa. Where did your buddies come from? They just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, so do we have a good area effect scroll to use? I guess we could use like a cloud kill or stinking cloud or something, but how about a wand? Do we have like a wand that we could use? Not really. Let's see, do we have anything good here that we could use? You know, I'm not really seeing anything that's impressing me. Ooh, a big beast. Okay, let's use a big beast scroll on Ahriman. Why not? We've been saving them for occasions just like this. And again, I guess bombardment is out of the question, so why don't you cast like elemental swarm on yourself? Alright.
I have my eye on our enemy.
And let's commence the battle. Oh, you rolled a 1. Captain. Seems like I'm always rolling 1s in these types of situations. Oh, well. Oh, I'm fighting a Mordenkainen sword, huh? Oh, I guess so much for that one. Ah, so much for that red wizard. Okay, how about this guy?
Let's have at it.
So, I'm wondering if Ahriman is really the brother of Akachi. How did he live so long? Oh yeah, I love all the sneak attacks. Okay, this guy I think is ethereal because the captain cannot attack him. And it looks like nobody can attack him, really. See, Gann can't even see him. Since the captain has true seeing, he can see him, but he can't reach into the ethereal plane. Except when he makes an attack, then he comes out of there. Can you really go? Oh, can't move due to a status effect. Crap. Well, I guess everyone else can attack, but can you really go into another plane in a dream? I guess you could do anything in a dream. Okay, so this guy is paralyzed, and then we can get some sneak attacks on him. Cool. Well, so much for that. Okay. Wasn't the hardest battle. Let's see, can we do a sleight of hand on the red woman? I guess not, so let's just talk to her. And love overcomes, as it always must. Thank you. That is all, and the exit to the Coven is revealed again. But the meaning of this dream eludes me. Yeah, it was kind of a weird one. Who summoned that Mordenkainen sword? Was that you, Gann? I didn't even think that you could. We don't even have that in our party. I guess the red woman disappeared and she left the sword there. So I guess we're gonna go back into the portal, and then I guess we're back here with the 2 dreamers who were left, since we already took care of the mind flayers. So let's go take care of this human wizard. The hazy image of a human wizard stands here. He does not react to your presence. This is a reflection of a wizard who is trapped here. So let's travel to the wizard's prison. Alright, here we go. And this is going to take a really long time, so we're going to do it in the next episode. What is keeping this wizard trapped? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and Tenga un buen dia.